My first gen Tundra had an air leak at the window on the back driver door, and so I popped off the panel. It's fairly easy to do. First step is to unscrew one screw and pop that handle cover off, and then I'm going to hold this back up here so you can see there's one screw down inside the door handle there, or the thing that you use to pull the door shut. And so you can just pop this off, and it has those standard little white hooks, and if any of them get stuck in the door, make sure to pop them out of the door and pop them back into that panel before you try to put it back on. So right there was where the leak was, and there was air coming through, and the window was sitting proud of the body for some reason. So here's why. If we check out the glass and the hinges, so that hinge over there, that's fine, but a lot of people have problems with that one. The little piece in there breaking, and so they replace it. And I think when the last guy tried to replace it, he opened the window too much and bent the front hinges. All they are is some sheet metal that's bent over, because they really don't have to flex very much at all. But look at that. These are the left ones, are the ones from the junkyard that I got that are good, and the one on the right is the bent hinges. So I would bend these over if I could, but I think I already got the ones from the junkyard, and these ones are just kind of toast. Same thing on the top hinge there. Let's turn this away. Got a little spider web in the new one, but you can see that how it's supposed to be on the left. So I'm just working on getting these in. Very easy, just 4 bolts there and a couple bolts over here. And another thing that happened was I saw this says, well, now you see it says left. The guy had a right clamp, or whatever you call it, lock on there, and see how this comes down and goes inward. If you have the right one on there, it's upside down and it doesn't quite match up. It's opposite, so it's kind of torqued over, rotated. So I replaced that with the correct one for the left side, and now I got it all back together, and you can see there's no leaks, and there, now it's clamped close. No leaks there. And looking along the front edge where I had the problem before, not a problem at all. It's perfect. So I wasn't actually getting water in, but you could hear the wind noise. And so right here, the window before was higher than the body, and now it's recessed, which is what it's supposed to be. Now if I go to around the other side of the truck, look what he did, or someone did. They put a bolt and a nut because they didn't have the right piece. A little piece of rubber there to make it waterproof, and so I'm going to use the same steps and just replace that.